Hey, future fellow weirdo, you're the black sheep of the flock. Come and take a load off, let's have a little talk. This side of the universe, the wildest place you've been. Welcome to the service at the party pen. Have a good time, laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna
lead the way. I got the coffee and the smokes, I got the herb and the chair. Got a seat with your name on it waiting right there. Searching for the mystery, a better mind to find. Leave that stuffy, judgy world way back behind. And the rebels, we're the ones that don't fit in. But there's a holy kind of magic in the middle of the sin.
Yeah, the mystery is deep and the coffee's brewing strong. In the most offensive church where we all belong. Have a good time,
laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna
lead the way. The mystery of God, what a beautiful find.
A better understanding for a
black sheep's mind.
Hey there, future fellow weirdo of the flock. You perfect-ass black sheep. Welcome to the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Party Pen. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great-ass book. It's called God Said. Because me, God, right now in God voice, I did not say that. This is God's me, mine, and God voice, my unofficial biography, Das Bible, as read by your Superstone Sage, the Saint of Awesome, Saint Nikki K. the Great. Clap for her, she clap for you. So, come on in this way. I have everything you need for a time that could be considered good. I have cannabis. I have cigarettes. I have coffee. I have a chair with your name on it. So come in. While you are getting all of those things, I will show you the universe known as the Party Pen. So take your seat. Come on, we have good time.
The atmosphere in the Party Pen would choke you. There's so much smoke in here. I'm just kidding. There's so much smoke in my lungs. Holy crap. Anyway, damn, that was a really big hit. That'll have me chugging for days. So I'm not live streaming on Pilled. Well, because I can't afford it. And also, yeah, mostly I can't afford it, so I can't stream on Pilled. We got good news. Our landlord is giving us 6 months to find a new place to live. So, if we don't get this other house on Wednesday, then we're signing the 6-month lease to stay here. But we're still moving our stuff out and getting our stuff moved out. So, the only thing that really we have to do is find a place to live. But it'll give us some time to stack money. So we'll be able to stack some money so we can afford to move the rest of the way. Or, that's the plan, anyways. And, the plans of mice and men. Yeah, but it's more empty. Like, way more empty. And it'll be more empty as the days progress. Oh, you know what? I think this time next week I'll be in Tennessee. Yeah. I'll be live streaming from Tennessee. I'm just hoping my daughter and her boyfriend don't care if I live stream my Bible videos. Because I want to live stream my Bible videos while I'm in Tennessee. But I do know we're in chapter 32. And I think 32 is not a long one. 33 isn't a long one. Neither is 34. So we should be able to get through at least 3 chapters today. Yeah, Michael, we got a reprieve. Isn't that awesome? Like, we kind of... We got a blessing. But never look a gift horse in the mouth. So we're going to have to take this time and use it appropriately. Oh, and also I was on the game show last night. And I gave myself a chemical burn this afternoon. I was using some Nair on my legs, and it burned my legs and my armpits. Yeah, it was terrible what I did to myself. And then I tried to use a face shaver, to try to shave the rest of my legs. It can't hold the charge. So literally I've been every half hour doing just a little bit of my leg with this face shaver. I'm having such a hard time with life right now. I've chemically burned myself, and I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life or why I even said that on a live stream. But it is something that I did. So if you ever feel embarrassed, just know I chemically burned my legs and my armpits with Nair. It gets no worse than that. So don't worry about it. Oh, I'm having such a good time. Yeah, I'm doing a double okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I only have to I only have to worry about Facebook this evening because I'm not on pill. All right. Oh, Foxhole Squares. It was on Pilled. I was on a game show on Pilled. Their Foxhole Squares where like creators get together and then they try to like say, I don't know how to play. It's like Hollywood Squares. Hold on. I'll see. Maybe I can find the one from last night. Oh, look, this is the one that I was on. Yeah, the one she's watching right now. Yeah, this is the one from last night. I didn't even get to see it. Like, I didn't get to watch it. But I know I had so much fun on this show last night. They asked me questions about ICP. Well, they asked me questions about Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Those are the questions that I got. And then I got some ones about clams. Yeah. But they asked me questions about Juggalo Championship Wrestling. But this link right here is the one that I was on last night. And the one of the other squares, the guy was naked. He didn't have a shirt on. And I told him that if he cleaned with his shirt off, I would pay money to see that. Because I was like, man, how many men clean their house with their shirts off? Man, I bet that's really handsome. But then I thought about it and I was like, that's so sexist. But I'm the sexiest sexist, so it's okay. Anyway, I don't even. Oh, look, there goes something. Yay, things happen. Oh no. Okay, there we are. Yeah. Um, mm, I don't know if it was really fun shit, but again, that guy didn't have a shirt on. But they were really nice. Those people were really nice. I never met many of them before, but there's a guy called Cosmat Grandpa, and he does beer streams. And he is so cool looking. Well, we're the sexiest sexist, dude, so don't even worry about it. Yeah. But we do got to start reading. But I'll try not to take real long tonight. I will roll this cigarette first. So, hi everyone, the other one watching. Hi, other one watching, and I know it's not me because I was watching Pilled, which I should stop watching that. But that's the episode I'm on. The episode that I'm on. So, cousin, what do you think about this light setup? Like, I like this. Half my room is hell and half my room is heaven. And Dustin was making a real big deal. Like, when we get this new house, your party pen can't look like this. I said, I know. It's going to look even worse. But no, he said that it can't look worse. So it means, well, I'm not exactly sure what it means because the whole purpose of this mess in the first place is so I'm not like being pretend and fake and shit because I'm one sloppy motherfucker. And to be any other way would just be, well, a waste of my energy first. And second, not very representative of myself because I am a messy, messy person. Well, that's great. But how does it look in here? Well, you knew it was TMI when you typed it. And for some reason, you are so comfortable telling me about your pecker. And I believe I appreciate that because that's trust. You trust me with your pecker, which A is awkward, and B, I appreciate that in the weirdest way ever. Oh, yeah, and this place that we applied for, and we'll find out if we get it on Wednesday. It's a no smoking house. And Dustin told them I don't smoke cigarettes and he don't smoke weed. All we do is smoke. What in the actual fucking deed, my friend? We have the greatest conversations. So we went from chemical burn to pecker trusting. We have gone all over the place and nowhere at the same time. And I don't know how my mind can jump that fast. And all of this is being said on a Bible string. See how much ADD I have? And you can't even blame this on my ADD because, well, because it's your fault, probably. Okay, so look, whoever was watching was like, oh, I'm not fucking watching this weird shit. My clown. You were like, what? Yeah. Well, we scared away our one other viewer. Oh man, I'm so terrible at life. And I hope it wasn't Miss Mud Duck. Miss Mud Duck is never coming back because I threw her off. But let's read. Yeah, we're going to read now that we scared our one other viewer away. And I hope it wasn't Miss Mud Duck. But I fucked the Miss Mud Duck situation up by not being able to read the Ethiopian Bible without losing my mind. And that turned Miss Mud Duck off. Okay, Isaiah chapter. Hey, Robert, there you are. How are you? Are you ready to read Isaiah 32? Yeah. Hey, trucker, you need to stay and say hi. And tell me how awesome you are. Okay. Behold, a king. Oh, Robert Trucker, are you still here? Because it's about Jesus. Huh? It's in the book, and it's about Jesus. He make it the best of pizza. It's the Jesus. We have a good time. Okay. Here we go. Behold, a king will reign in righteousness, and princes will rule with justice. A man will be hiding a place. No. A man will be as a hiding place from the wind and a cover from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, in a weary land. The eyes of those who see will not be dim, and the ears of those who hear will listen. Also, the heart of the rash will understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerers will be to speak plainly. No, I'm not even, you damn troll. I'm not even. Okay, we'll speak plainly. The foolish person will no longer be called generous, for the miser said to be bountiful. For the foolish person will speak foolishness, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice ungodliness, to utter error against the Lord, to keep the hungry unsatisfied, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Also, the schemes of the schemer are evil, and he devises wicked plans to destroy the poor with lying words. Even when the needy speaks justice, but a generous man devises generous things, and by generosity he shall stand. Oh, man. Jesus, the son. Yay! She does all the best. The birthing baby Jesus. Have a good time. Yeah. Oh, I remember. That's right. This is a prophecy for right now. What's about to be said right now is a prophecy for right now. You'll see what I mean in just a second with the whole food stamps being turned off and all of that. And I talked to my doctor about that whole food stamp thing, and she was like, I'll never say you have to work. She's like, I wouldn't want you working. No way. You're not working. Are you kidding? I don't want you. No. She's like, you can't work. Okay, anyway, here we go. Rise up, you women who are at ease. Hear my voice. You complacent daughters, give ear to my speech. In a year and some days, you will be troubled, you complacent women. For the vintage will fail, the gathering will not come. Tremble, you women who are at ease. Be troubled, you complacent ones. Strip yourselves, make yourselves bare, and wear the t-shirt diaper thing. People shall mourn upon their breasts for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. On the land of my people will come up thorns and briars. Yes, all the happy homes in the joyous city, because the palaces the palaces will be forsaken. The bustling city will be deserted. The forts and the towers will become lairs forever. A joy of wild donkeys, a pasture of flocks, until the Spirit is poured upon us on high. And the wilderness becomes a fruitful field, and the fruitful field is counted as a forest. Then justice will dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness remain in the fruitful field. The work of righteousness will be peace, and the effect of righteousness, quietness and assurance forever. My people will dwell in a peaceful habitation, in secure dwellings, and in quiet resting places. Though hail comes down on the forest, and the city is brought low in humiliation, blessed are you who sow beside all waters, who send out freely the feet of the ox and the donkey. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's the end of chapter 32. Did you see the prophecy for right now about the women? Dear women, your food stamps will be cut off. Get your life together. That's pretty much what it says. Yep. Nikki and Mad Preacher. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, Midbar. I'm so happy you're here. Man, so happy you're here. So, we're on Isaiah chapter 33. Hold on, my damn butt cheek. Okay. My butt cheeks on fire. My butt cheeks on fire. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So, Midbar, what are you doing? We're in between chapters, so you can talk to me for a second and say hello. Robert was here, but I'm guessing he's not here no more. There was somebody else here, although I don't know who it was, but we were appreciating peckers. It was a good time. Well, I was I was appreciating Pecker Trust. Love Isaiah. Yeah, God was really mad at a lot of places, and he kicked Ethiopia. Although he still never says why he's mad at Ethiopia, but he's like, Ethiopia, you looked at me, and then kicked it. It was a thing, and I still don't know why he's mad at Ethiopia. Well, no. It's bigger than that. It's 10 feet tall and bulletproof, like Travis Tritt. Well, Preacher can explain to you if you really want to know. But just know, talking about that, we lost a viewer. I lost a viewer talking about Pecker Trust. It was a thing. Oh, and I chemically burned my legs and my armpits with Nair. That was something I did. Because, I'm getting ready to go to Tennessee. And I'm not planning on taking like pants and t-shirts. And it's like, I'm bringing some dresses because I don't want to be in charge of any of that crap. I'm not even taking socks. I got sandals and rubber bands to hold the sandals to my feet. And so I said, I got these dresses. I'm going to nair my legs and my armpits. And I chemically burned both of them. Yeah, they sell Nair and it chemically burned me. It left blisters on my leg. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they still sell it. And it still chemically burns. Oh, and then, there's a face shaver. So I thought, yeah, I'll use this face shaver and shave my legs with the face shaver. It won't hold a charge. So earlier, And I've only got half a leg done, but earlier it's like every half hour I'll just do another section of my leg. I'm having such a hard time with life. But now that we're talking about things that do not matter for any reason, let's read some more Isaiah. Who wears short shorts? Not me, I don't got short shorts. Well, I probably couldn't even wear short shorts anyways. I have chemically burned legs. Oh, my poor life. But I did get to good news, though. I got good news. I don't have to move in 1 week. They gave me 6 months. So I'll be able to get all my paperwork and everything in order and be able to move quickly. She was talking about how I don't care. How I just don't care to blur shit out. And something about I use old boss. Real. Really. Well, my flagpole is 10 feet tall and bulletproof. I told you that. Ah, oh, son of a biscuit. All right, this is going to mess up. Wait 1 second. Who wears short shorts? Midbar wears short shorts. Preacher wears short skirts. Wait, nobody knows what's happening. Look, we're in chapter 32. Oh, we're on chapter 33. Are you ready? Woe to you who plunder, though you have not been plundered, and you who deal treacherously, though they have not dealt treacherously with you. When you cease plundering, you will be plundered. And when you make an end of dealing treacherously, they will deal treacherously with you. O Lord, be gracious to us. We have waited for you. Be their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble. Why do they only give God one arm? Just of every way to explain your God, all throughout the Old Testament, God only has one arm. It's the craziest shit. Salvation, okay. At the noise of the tumult, the people shall flee. When you lift yourself up, the nation shall be scattered, and your plunder shall be gathered, like the gathering of the caterpillar, as the running to and fro of locusts. He shall run upon them. The Lord is exalted, for he dwells on high. He has filled Zion with justice and righteousness, as the city of David, also Bethlehem. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of your times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Surely their valiant ones shall cry outside. The ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly. The highways lie waste. The traveling man ceases. He has broken the covenant and he has despised the cities. He regards no man. The earth mourns and languishes. Lebanon is shamed and shriveled. Sharon is like a wilderness, and Bashan and Carmel shake off their fruits. Now I will rise, says the Lord. Oh my God, I miss God's voice. I miss God's voice. I miss God's voice. I miss God's voice. I'm going to go get my sound shit back. I had no business packing it in the first place. I want my sounds back. Because God's doing all this talking. And I'm not doing him no justice because he has his own fucking voice. And my stupid ass thought, I'm going to be moving. It'll be okay. I'm going to Tennessee. It'll be okay. It's not okay. And I'm not going to be able to get my sound machine back until after I get back from Tennessee. And it's going to be terrible. Hi, Chris. Secrets are only secrets till they aren't. I haven't read anything of up there other than that. And secrets, there should be no secrets. Secrets are gay-ish. Oh, you know, like gayish secrets. There's no point in secrets. Shake off their fruits. Now I will rise, says the Lord. Now I will be exalted. I'm going to do the next thing and everything. Now I will lift myself up. You shall conceive chaff. You shall bring forth stubble and burn yourself with nair. Because that's what you get. Your breath as fire shall devour you, and the people shall be like the burnings of lime, like the thorns cut up, they shall be burned in the fire. Fire, Jewland is on fire, fire, yeah, smoke's coming out of Jewland. Okay. Hear, you who are far off, what I have done, and you who are near, acknowledge my might, like I'm Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me. No. It's like Roman Reigns is like God. Acknowledge him. Roman Reigns stole that from God. God didn't steal that from Roman Reigns because God was first. Acknowledge him. Sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness has seized the hypocrites as it should. Who among us shall dwell with devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? He who walks righteously and speaks uprightly. He who despises the gain of oppressors. Oppressions, yeah. Who gestures with us hands, refusing bribes. Who stops his ear from hearing of bloodshed and shuts his eyes from seeing evil. Oh, there's some monkeys that do that. He will dwell on high. His place of defense will be the fortress of rocks. Bread will be given him. His waters will be sure. Your eyes will see the king in his beauty. They will see the land that is very far off. Your heart will meditate on terror. Where is the scribe? Where is he who weighs? Where is he who counts the towers? You will not see a fierce people. You will not see a fierce people. A people with a people of obscure speech, beyond perception, of a stammering tongue that you cannot understand. Look upon Zion, the city of our appointed feast. Your eyes will see Jewland, a quiet home, a tabernacle that will not be taken down. Not one of its stakes will ever be removed, nor will any of its cords be broken. But there the majestic Lord will be for us a place of broad rivers and streams, in which no galley of oars will sail, nor majestic ships pass by. For the Lord is our judge. The Lord is our lawgiver. The Lord is our king, and he will save us. Yeah, words and things. Your tackle is loose. They could not strengthen their mast. They could not spread the sail. Then the prey of great plunder is divided. The lame take the prey, and the inhabitant will say, I am sick, and the people who dwell in it will be forgiven their iniquity. All right, I'm going back up here. Okay, this is where I'm starting. A true deceptors preach their lives so much they fall for themselves. That might be my problem. I was saying that at the beginning of this stream. When we move, Dustin says my party pen has to be better, cleaner. And the whole point of the party pen in the first place was to reflect me. I am messy. I am inappropriate. I don't want to sit here in a clean room and act like I'm a clean person and I'm all godly and this and that. I feel like if it's not cluttered, a little bit cluttered, it's not a fair representation, and I would just be as fake as everybody else. That was my thing with that. I was saying that earlier. The key, everything. Okay, yep. Anytime the truth is challenged is why the border, the laborers Can cast word magic. Yeah, I try not to do this. I just try to point out the word magic, but I try not to do this. This is bad. But I've been guilty of doing it. I've accidentally made. No, I did it on purpose. Made them break up, casting spells and whatnot. It was bad. Bad. And I promised I would never do that again because it actually worked. I've done a lot of fucked up things. But I said sorry for them. So, let's smoke this cigarette and then go to chapter 34. Nobody should be casting spells. Nobody should be casting spells. But we should be reversing spells. We have to figure out a way to reverse these spells. But I don't know. I'm not an expert in word magic. I can sometimes see it, but sometimes people are really good at word magic, man. They will cast spells on you and not even think twice about it. It's like, how do you figure out a way past it? How do you figure out a way through it? Said that my mom passed away. Hey, we got some good pagan witches in my family too. Yo, we got some in our family too. Hold on. Okay. Person spells. Yeah, it's the context matters. Context matters. That's why you gotta stay away from people that use a lot of words. People that use a lot of words are complicating your mind with fucking complicated, sophisticated spells. Like when people start talking to me and using big words and shit, I just walk away. It's like, I don't have time to comprehend any of that shit and I don't want to. Just go away. Talk to me regular, don't talk to me at all. Like, Preacher sent me an article one time, like 5 years ago, about this guy he thought was really smart or whatever. I took one look at that paper, and like every word was like a super big word, and the whole thing was just super big words, highly complicated. And I sent it back to Michael, oh, well, Preacher. I sent it back to him, and I was like, no, this guy's just trying to sound smart. He doesn't know what any of this shit means, and it doesn't mean anything that he says that it means. And then Michael, oh, well, Preacher, looked at his other writings and was like, you know what? You gotta stay away from people that talk too much, or that tell you too much stuff about one subject. Because it's like, stay away from, and Jesus said that, stay away from wordy people. Wordy people are bad news. Controlling one's mouth is always a problem. All gods have their price, even the big guy. But the little gods, the actual angels that pretend to be gods, the price that you have to pay for them is double whatever you ask them for, because they have to borrow the power, you know, so you have to give up double for them. That's why all of like the things that you ask for, like, I want money, it's like they give you the money, but what did you have to give up to get that money? It's always way more. It's always way more. I would like to know how 2 plus 2 equals 5. Well, the color of the sun is different depending on how long you stare at it. Sometimes it gets brighter when you stare at it for a long time. I like black light. And, you know, black light makes me look way skinny. I don't know how it does it, but black light makes me look skinny. Probably not anymore because I just sit here and eat shit because I'm a fat fuck. No, Nikki, about pagan stuff. Oh, yeah, I don't know pagan stuff. I know I want a disco ball. Like if I get a new party pen, I want a disco ball. I want to get a disco ball. Disco. Be disco ball. Oh, were you taking DMT too? Because I took DMT and I could feel God being pissed off. He was like, "Don't ever do this shit again." And I freaked out. And Dustin got real mad at me because I freaked out and ruined our DMT trip because God was pissed off. God was really fucking mad. Yeah, I'll never take that shit ever again. Although I wanted to take it again, but you know how hard it is to find DMT? Really hard because those frogs, they're extinct. Well, they're on the extinct list. Well, they are endangered species. That's what they are. The DMT frogs. Yep. The kind of frogs that John was licking while he was writing Revelations. Man. Okay. The sun is so hot, you wouldn't even feel it burning you. Oh man, I used to snort alcohol pads, perfume, paint, gasoline. Yeah. Okay, maybe not gasoline, uh, but but alcohol pads for sure. Perfume, duster, uh, the whipped cream canister things. Yeah. Helium balloons, nitrous oxide. Oh, that stuff is so fun. Don't do it. Oh my God, don't do it. Oh, when we do the Chinese chokeouts, it does the same thing. It just makes your head all light and shit, and you're like, I'm floating. But then 30 seconds later, you're like, oh, I just killed like 5,000 brain cells. Yeah. And it all does suck ass. It's not worth doing because Apparently, brain cells don't fucking reproduce. So, when you lose brain cells, you lose brain cells. And it's probably not the best thing to lose brain cells. But apparently, you have a lot of brain cells because how much shit have I done? And I'm still highly intelligent. But you fuck around that one time and you lose all your brain cells, and then what? Because somebody made your batch wrong or something. Yeah, stick to weed. But if you're gonna do anything, then just stick to the whipped cream. Just stick to the whipped cream. Yeah, tobacco's also my monster. Because those things give you the feeling that you're happy. And you're not happy. But you continuously do it because you think you're happy. It's the same as heroin. They're downers. They make you feel the opposite of how you actually feel. That's how you get addicted to that shit. Yep. Right. Yum. You hate yourself so bad, you look for something that makes you happy. And you think that shit makes you happy. But it doesn't. Actually, your problems get worse. The higher you get, the worse your problems get. Yeah. The risk reward thing totally goes out of your head once you start that shit. It's the happy button. You if you huff paint, and it makes you feel good to where you go and huff paint more because you're depressed and you hate yourself, but that huffing paint made you feel good. It's the same as heroin. It's the same as weed. It's the same as cocaine. It's the same as crack. It makes you feel good, so you continuously do it. The thing with weed is its addictive properties are actually the same. It's actually the same. It makes you feel good, so you continue to do it. It's just weed doesn't make you permanently retarded by huffing so much weed or huffing so much paint. You accidentally huffed all your brain cells away, and now you're in a mental institution for the rest of your life because you huffed all your brain cells away. Yes. Yep. The reward is so good that you forget what the risk is. I think that's what addiction is. Addiction makes you forget what the risk of that addiction is. And the risk of huffing paint and shit like that is you do not know which huff is going to accidentally shut down your brain. You don't know which huff is going to accidentally shut down your kidneys to where you are in the hospital for the rest of your life. Because that could happen at any moment, anytime you sniff one of those things. I knew this guy one time we were doing Duster. He did some Duster and fell asleep. And fell face first into a bunch of shit. Just fell asleep, face first. Yeah, you never know. That shit will fuck you up. And then you accidentally fall face first into a can of paint and drowned yourself to death on a can of paint. Or mineral spirits. Mineral spirits were a big one. Damn, why am I even talking about this stuff? Why do I know this stuff? Oh, yeah, no caution switch. I didn't have one of those until after I got my brain injuries. That taught me caution real quick. But, cousin, why did you bring up huffing paint? What are you thinking about doing? What's the man in the box? You're the man. I'm the man outside the box that can help the other person in the box. Although I don't treat people kindly in the box. I'm like, get the fuck out of there before I kill you. No, we're not doing any drugs. You're going to get the fuck out of that box and I'm going to pull you by your hair. But I'm intimidating and a lot of people don't like being with me when they first get off drugs because, well, I've been sober for 13 or 14 years, I think. I've been sober a long ass fucking time. And I'm not very good with people's excuses. Oh, I can't do this because shut the fuck up. Yes, you can. Yeah. That's what that shit does to you, dude. I got a movie for you to watch. It's called Basketball Diaries. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. And they huff jet fuel. It's called Basketball Diaries. It will change your fucking life. like seriously will change your life. You'll definitely look at things different after watching that movie for sure. You know what? I'm gonna try to find that movie and I'll watch it on Pilled with everybody. Because that's a total movie worth knowing and watching. Because it gives you a whole new perspective on addiction and like what people actually go through on both sides of it, the addicted side and the non-addicted side. It kind of gives you a perspective of both of them. And relapsing, yeah. There's no such thing as functional alcoholism. And there's no such thing as a functioning drug addict either. Hold on, there's a cat at my door. My butt cheek. Come on. Come on. Are you coming in? Come on. Come on. Waited. Well, when you haven't had anyone to talk to for a long time, damn, I think I got a piece of glass stuck in my foot. That might be true. I know it is, baby. But what's it called? Fight? Yeah. There's a book. It's called Smack. SMACK. It's about teenagers who started huffing paint and then moved on to like heroin and shit like that. You know what? Preacher. There's a song by Primus called Lacquerhead. Watch that video. That's what huffing paint will do to you. Yeah. I did 2 years in state. I think it was medium security in Pennsylvania. I lost my fucking mind when I got free. Yep. I was highly allergic to freedom. Highly allergic to freedom. But, um, but preacher, there's another one. Lacquerhead by Primus. That's what Huffing Paint will do to you. Yep. Yep. I went all the way to the other side of the country when I got out of prison. I went to prison. I was born in the Midwest, went to prison on the East Coast, got out of prison, went to the West Coast, then came back to the Midwest, got my ass kicked, and then came down here to Ohio. I used to smoke crack with this guy, right? And I showed him that song, My Name is Mud. And when he's like, and I hit that guy in the cranium with an aluminum baseball bat, my name is Mud. The guy was like, oh, this is my favorite song. Those are the only words he knew to that song. And he's like, that's my favorite song. We were up all night smoking crack, watching Green Acres, and then turned that song on. It's like, it's my favorite song. Hit him upside the cranium with an aluminum baseball bat. My name is Mud. The only words to that song he knew. Wanda had a big brown beaver. She stroked him every night. Jared was a race car driver. No, but for this conversation, Lacquerhead. that is one that, yeah, if you're sniffing glue or sniffing paint, huffing gasoline, that song is what will happen to you. Oh, you can call me my professor. I will make a friend for me. You can call me my professor. We will rule eternity. We will rule eternity. Fuck school. School never liked me. Cool. All the kids would hit me with bricks and beat me. What? Chase me with bricks, rocks, and stakes, and call me names, and fill my lunchbox with frog brains. When I left school, it was much iller. My daddy was a serial killer. How about that? He always made me sit in the back with all his dead bodies on my lap. Bleh. When I got home, up to the attic, I sing Mad Professor all the time. Green Acres and Hee Haw. I'm telling you what, when I smoked crack, those were my favorite shows. Get all fucking high and watch Green Acres. Oh, I'm such a weird drug addict. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, yeah, I was doing speed and watching Green Acres. Like, who says that? Nobody. I said that. I think Ronnie James Dio was like Ozzy Osbourne. They were very pro God. And because their music was heavy, they got labeled Satanists, but really they were God guys. The same as Ghost. I think Ghost is very, very religious, but they chose to make their image dark for shock value so they could get their message out there. I think that's because Dio was very pro God, I think. Like a rainbow in the dark. Dude, it is so cute. My little cat is over here snoring so loud. She, she is snoring so loud. Man, you guys are actually giving me something great to listen to while I go to bed because I play these streams back when I go to sleep because it's the only thing on. Like a rainbow in the dark. All right, let me go grab this coffee. I'll be right back. Well, hey, Manger Kitty. Come on. I mostly listen to metal. Actually, that's a fucking lie. I listen to most all music from 1990 to 2012. Because the music after 2012 sucks. No, let him tell you I was on the news both times. Yeah, there's a lot of people upset about that. And Law and Crime actually did a show about that the other day about what happened at the chili restaurant. Yeah, Law and Crime was talking about that the other day. Yep. You know what? I made my dad promise me on our way down there to Tennessee that we would eat at a Waffle House because I just want scrambled eggs, hash browns, and biscuits and gravy. And I want them all on one plate. Oh my God. That fucking spider is huge. Oh, now it's crawling across my Bible. Yeah. And what was the second thing you were on the news for, my preacher? He was on the news twice in 1 week. Okay. I won't mince words. No. No. Here in Ohio, we have the DP. We do. We have the DP, although it's hard to get. Job related. Yes. What's a currito? Okay. Because Democrat. That's why. Because they want to say the world is overpopulated, but how dare we kill them? They would rather just run fallout experiments on us by telling us that China, or not telling us that China released a bioweapon and then running fallout experiments on us and then fucking up all the data on purpose. Because fallout experiment. Because heaven forbid the law actually do its job and get these people out of society. But no, they would rather mass execute everybody to see what would happen rather than just do it one bad person at a time. Oh, currito. Oh, I thought it was food. Yeah. Well, if you're going to go in a public place and murk somebody, you have to be a recidivist. Yeah, because activist judges run the world. Activist judges run the country. Three, I'm three strike rule is only for certain people, and you can imagine who those people are. And I don't believe in racism, but that three strike law was actually made by a racist for racist reasons, but it cleaned up a lot of areas, which was probably racist but safe. Made places safer. Man. Courts are soft on crime because racism, not actual racism, but racism, people scream in your face when you do things they don't like. Then they're like, oh, you're racist. You did something I don't like. That's why I don't believe in racism, because it's not a real fucking thing anymore. It's a word. It's not an action anymore. It's just a word. They took the power out of it. I'm all the ismphobist or whatever. I'm an ism, a phobist. I'm all of those things. Because you said I was. Fuck it. What can I do about it? But if I'm an histophobophobe, if I'm that, then you're a big baby bitch boy. Isn't it? I'll be an phobophobe. I don't care. Because I'm probably phobic of something. I'm spider phobic. I'm a poopophobe. Like, don't come near me with fecal matter. I am definitely a fecal phobe. Whatever that is, that's what I am. Oh, but yeah, me and Mad Preacher earlier decided we were the sexiest sexes. I decided I'm a walking erection. I decided that's gonna be my pronoun. Moving erection. I would like to be referred to as Dr. Erection. And if you don't refer to me as Dr. Erection, I'm kicking you out of my church. Wilderness voice. I like that. I live in the middle of Bumfuck, Ohio. I get on the wild every night, like in my backyard. I hang out with the raccoons. Cha-ching! Economic dysphoria. I love that. I don't have any kind of clever saying for my Dr. Erection. I just think that name is so cool. Hello, I am Dr. Erection. Stand up straight. Come here, darling. Man, what have we spent almost 2 hours talking about? Appreciative penis. Appreciative and trusting penises. We talked about being sexy sexes. We've talked about all sorts of stuff. Ophinkophobia for some reason. Being an istaphobophobe. Pronouns. See, like it's cray. Dr. Erection, how are we going to fix my economic dysphoria? Well, we'll start by giving you injections of pennies. And then, if copper poisoning doesn't work, we'll try to give you some nickels. And nickel poisoning, along with copper poisoning, might give us enough room to give you some mercury poisoning. And we'll all have a good time watching your throat exude out of your body, like your throat will explode and come out. It'll be, and then you'll have some little thingies right there, and they'll be like, what is that? And I'll be like, oh, that's skin from when his neck exploded. But it'll be sitting there twitching and shit. It'll be real awkward. But I'll make sure to take a picture. Yeah, I'm looking for a cheap house here in Ohio. Well, well, I told you we'll start with copper poisoning. And if that doesn't work, then we'll try nickel poisoning. And if that doesn't work, then we're going to have to try mercury. But if we try mercury, your neck is going to explode out of your front hole. And then you'll have a hole in your neck and you'll be able to stick your finger in it and tickle your own tonsils. It'll be awesome. Well, unless you've never tickled your tonsils, then you probably don't know how weird, awkward, and amazing that feels. But you could stick your finger in my neck hole and touch my tonsils. I think tonsils are right there. Something is right there, and if you tickle it, it feels good. I told you go sit out there and talk to them. Feed them anything but spinach. Oh, I love when my neighbors know my name. Are you gonna? Oh, yeah, there was a rabbit running down your street when we were on the phone, wasn't there? Or it had just run down your street. Something happened and there was a rabbit and we were on the phone. Yeah, it's okay. I'm a sad penis. But in the morning, I am up and ready to go. Ah, no, that's not true. In the morning, I'm ready to go to bed. Speaking of morning, I'm ready to go to bed. I gotta try to call my cats in. And then I'm gonna go in there. Well, attempt to go in there and go to sleep. Yeah, I knew something happened with a rabbit. See? I'm so smart. I know things. Actually, yes. Yes. But then you got to be careful, make sure you're coming and not peeing, because that could lead to some extra shit that you're not prepared for. So, yeah, probably having a full bladder is not the best idea. All right, love you, cousin. Good night. I also got to go call my cats in and go to bed. Okay. Okay, everyone. It is time to give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass. Have a post-coital cigarette, smoke a bowl, and then have the sweetest dreams ever. Love you guys so much. I'm going to play this exit song, so everybody make sure you say goodnight and goodbye. I love you. Okay, wait a minute. You won't like prostate pills. They make you, wow. And yes, cousin, by the way, I do feel some kind of way you cupped a gay guy's butt. And like, you didn't just like cup it, you like grabbed it and cupped it. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah. Peeing is probably, well, peeing is better than going number 2. Duh! All right. Good night, guys. I do love you so much. I am out of here. And what the hell did we talk about for 2 hours? Man, I can't wait to listen and find out what the hell we listened to. Or what the hell we talked about for 2 hours. I don't even remember. But I hope we at least got some Bible reading in. I love you guys. Good night. got deep in those cheeks while he bit his lip. God. Oh, listen. I was totally jelly because there ain't nothing like a poop stick. I'm telling you. I was like, oh, yeah. Michael is going to get that poop stick, and I'm not, and I'm totally jealous. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not jealous, and you should have cupped his butt tighter. It wasn't tight enough. All right, good night, y'all. I love you so much.